Okay, congratulations. You went out and you approached the girl. You took the initiative, you fought through your fears, you got your mind right, you went up and talked to her. Uh-oh, now what do you do? Okay, we're talking. What do we do next, right? So now let's go into how do we get into a conversation. All right, the first key is we want to transition smoothly from the approaching statement into the conversation. And the way we do that is by what I call a linking statement or a question. We need something to take us from that opening statement that makes sense to go to the conversation. So I'll give you an example of a line that would not make sense, that would be inappropriate to say. So for example, if you were like, you said to a girl, "Excuse me, miss, do you happen to have the time?" And you saw her and you were just, you wanted to talk to her obviously because you were interested in her, but you used that as a way to get a conversation going. You said, "Excuse me, miss, do you happen to have the time?" And she gives you the time. "Oh, it's 3 o'clock. And you're like, "Oh, okay, great. Hey, can I get your number?" See, that seems very abrupt. And I see a lot of guys make that mistake where they'll just kind of right off the bat with no relationship built, no rapport, no connection, and they're just going for a close right away. While that's not horrible, it's not going to get you very good results. And you may turn her off quickly by doing that. If you don't transition smoothly, if you don't go from opening statement, your opening statement is just like friendly and normal, and then all of a sudden, boom, now you're asking for a number. Or for example, if I'm like, "Hey, what do you think apples should I get? Should I get these Granny Smith or these Macintosh?" And she's like, "I like the Granny Smith." And you're like, "So what's your name?" It's weird. It doesn't make sense. So what we want to do is make sure everything flows in a smooth fashion. There should never be any friction when we're talking to women. It should all flow smoothly and easily. So great thing here's some examples on how to move from the conversation. So for example, if you're in class and you saw that girl, we'll use the example from the first one, and you're like, "Hey, so I saw you're the girl who sits over next to me, right? And I saw you answer some of those questions that you did. That was pretty cool. I just figured I'd come over and introduce myself. My name's Dave." And she's like, "Oh, hi, I'm Jenny. Nice to meet you." "Oh, yeah, okay." I might say, if she says, "My name is Jenny," I'd be like, "Oh, cool. How's it going, Jenny? So where are you headed to?" Just something that makes sense from there. Again, this doesn't have, we're going to get more creative as the conversation goes, but we want to just ease into the conversation. So if she says, "My name is Jenny." "Oh, cool. So where are you headed to, Jenny?" Or "How's your day going so far? How's everything?" And I just kind of have a cocky smirk on a little bit and a smile, and I'm like, "So how's everything going?" And she's like, "Oh, it's not bad. I got math class next. I'm excited about that." "Oh yeah, you love math class, huh?" And then I start having a little fun with her and getting into the conversation from there. But we're transitioning smoothly, okay? I don't want to be just being abrupt and doing things like, "What's your name?" or like, "Can I get your number?" right away without having that smooth transition. So another one would be if you're in the supermarket and you use that line that I said, like, "Hey, I can't figure it out. I'm trying to, I don't know what type of potatoes. Should I buy the red potatoes or the white potatoes? I know the red ones are supposed to be healthier, but I really like white potatoes. What would you eat? You're in good shape. What do you like?" "Geez, I like red potatoes. Those are good." She says that, right? And you're like, "Red potatoes? All right. You know what? You're in good shape. I think I'm going to listen to you, and I'll take these." So, well, anyways, I'm out here shopping at the supermarket today, and I'm not usually that great with this stuff. I just started getting into healthy foods, and I'm trying to improve myself. You got any other good tips since you're my produce consultant now? And there's a little bit longer version of it, but you're still moving smoothly into the conversation. It seems cool. It flows well. It's not creepy. It's not awkward, and you're getting into the conversation again. Another thing, let's say you went up to her in a bookstore and you said, "Hey, so what you reading there?" She's like, whatever the book is, Joe Schmo's Guide to Life. "Oh yeah? Oh, how is it? Any good?" "Oh, I love it." "Oh, it's great. Joe Schmo talks about all this stuff." "Okay, cool. So is that your favorite book, or what's your favorite book of all time?" I can ask a cool question like that and get things going like in that fashion. So again, you're thinking, this is all you do, Dave. You just ask these. It seems kind of like boring or doesn't seem amazing, right? It's not. It really is not that hard. Like sometimes I watch YouTube videos, some of these dating guys make it seem like you got to do like this crazy guru stuff in order to get women to like you, and that's not real life. Real life is you're just talking normally, and that's what attractive men do, is they just go to a girl and they say these things, and it works, okay? So I want you to have that mentality that it doesn't have to be hard. It's easy. So that's the linking statement or question. So now that we've linked the approaching statement into the conversation, let's talk about next some conversational techniques that I use in order to be more attractive and to be a more sociable person. Okay, so I'll see you in the next video.